I think I let my guard.
Hey guys, welcome to the first ever video on this channel, and for this video I'll be showing you how to make the type of bubble that you saw on the thumbnail for this video and the type that is displaying on your screen currently. So I got this satin, this black satin. I got it a while ago. I think if I had known, I probably have gotten more. This is about 2.5 yards. I think I would have gotten about 3 yards, but so far I'll try to make do with what I have currently. So every measurement I'm going to be using is going to be in house, except the length of this clothes, because I'll be using the length of this satin just as long as it is the way it is. I'll be using this just like this. Every other measurement is going to be in house. So the first thing I will do is for the shoulder of this cloth, the half of it is 25. So by the 25, it measures from the middle of the neck up to a little bit past the elbow, close to the arm. So that is the full 25 on the measurement. But if you also notice the front part, it has this, I don't know what to call that, but a measurement of that gives me 5 inches, which is going to make my front part 30 inches. So I'm just going to go ahead and measure out the full 30 inches, although 5 is going to be pinned down. So just walk with me. Okay, so to be able to get this cloth the way I wanted it to be, and so I don't have to cut an excess material into the back, because the material I got is like pretty small, I decided to divide the front from the back area so I don't make the mistake of cutting into one. So this is the part for the front portion. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and take out 2.5 inches from this front area, because if you notice this thing at the front, so I do not want to make the mistake and forget to do that. So first I'm going to do is mark out 2.5 inches all the way down to the end of the cloth. So guys, I marked it down, then I made a ring on it, and then I've gone ahead to pin some parts of this, but just to make it easier for myself, I'm still going to take this behind and pin it, so it makes it look like this area is the neck area where I'm going to start my measurement from. So with that 2.5 inches pinned in, I can actually just start my measurement for the clothes proper. So the first thing I'm going to do is measure out 3.5 inches for the neck area. Then I'm still going to go in by, so the person's shoulder is 17, so I'm just going to measure that same 17, and then on this 17 area I'm going to come down by 1 inch. Then I'll come to the end of the cloth also here, and I'll just go down by 2.5 inches, because I don't want it to be very straight all the way and then stand in a very weird way. So I'll just rule this. So I'll just join these points that I've made together, just like this, and then yes, I'll measure this one all the way to the top. So I'll go on still and then measure the neck area and go down by 4 inches on the neck area. So I'm just going to make a curve here to just depict the neck line. Now on this same place here, I'm going to measure out 10 inches on the sleeve area, because it's going to be wide by like 10 inches, but let me add allowance to make it 11 inches. So the 1 inch I'm adding is going to be the sewing allowance for this. Okay, so I have measured out the arm area that I need, and I just went ahead and make it a straight measurement all the way to the down, just so that it makes it straight for me to sew and not very wiggly. So I'm going to go ahead and cut out all of this. Then I'm going to place this on the back area just so that I can cut out the same. Okay, so I have already cut out the front area, and now I have placed it on the back to also do the same. But for this back, I'm going to go down on the neck area by just 3.5. It depends on, you could decide to use the same 4 if you also still like 4 as the measurement. So you could decide to also still use 4 if you want the front and back to have the same type of neckline, same depth in neckline. But for this one, I'm going to be using 3.5, even an almost 4 measurement. So I'm also still sure that you're probably wondering how the person's head is supposed to like fit into this with this small neckline kind of measurement. So this bubu is going to have or this particular one is going to have a zipper on the shoulder area, a short zipper on the shoulder area. So because I'm not going to be splitting the back, it's going to be together the way it is like this. So it's going to have a short zipper on the shoulder area. So guys, to cut this bubu, I'm already done with the major cutting. Now I'm just going to have to get extra material to be able to do all of the designs on the hand. Yeah, just on the hand area. So I'm just going to need to get extra satin for that. Okay guys, so I have sewn it already. I have done the joinings on the shoulder and the side, and as well as this. So this is what it is currently looking like. And like the zip I mentioned earlier, this is the zip on the shoulder area for the wearer to be able to put in her head very easily. So what is remaining for this cloth is just the extra on the arm area, and just like you can see, I have not yet I've not yet worked on the arm. I just left this part open. I joined all the rest all the way to the bottom of this. And yes, the bottom was also opened. So this is the opening at the bottom area, cleanly stitched and everything. So I have gotten another half yard of black material to be able to do the ropes and everything. So that's what I'm about to do now. So for the arm area, I measured the length of the arm and it is 21 inches, but because I'm going to be turning it in, I decided to use 24 instead, and so it's going to be 24 by 2 inches for one arm. So the whole of this part and here makes for one arm, so I'm going to make it into 4. So this same length, 24 by 4 inches, just for the 2 armhole. So I'm just going to mark this out and cut it. So I already have my turning for both hands, and I'm just going to work on the ropes. Okay guys, so I have cut out the ropes for the hand turning, which is this, and I'm using 4 inches and taking it all the way down to the bottom, to the end of the satin. While for the hand turning, I have this, which is also 4 inches in width and all the way to 24 inches in length. So I did this. The turning for the hand is actually, arm length is actually 21 inches, but owing to that, I also need to add a bit of allowance just in case the 21 will not be enough, because I don't want to have to cut and join. So I'm going to be using 24 inches. Any other thing that's an excess, I'm just going to trim it out from the arm. Okay guys, so after cutting the ropes and all, I've gone ahead to attach it, and so I just tied this one on the left hand, just so you see the semblance to the one in the picture. Then this is what it looks like just after I attach it. I've also even ironed it. So this is what the full dress looks like then. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.